Hello everyone, my name is Cecily Tart. I'm here today to discuss an important aspect of public speaking that may enhance your presentation skills. The topic that we will address today is developing an introduction and to summarize the pieces of information that should be included in an introduction. An introduction is the part of a speech that signals the arrival of your message to your audience. It must perform 5 important functions: get the audience's attention, introduce the subject, give the audience a reason to listen, and establish credibility. First, you want to get your audience's attention. This should be favorable attention, something that will give the forthcoming speech a good impression so that the audience will tune in. So if the audience is thinking favorably of you, then the more likely they will be interested in listening to your speech. For example, if your speech was about the extracurricular activities of local 3rd grade students, you can include in your introduction an actual 3rd grader. What you should not do is grab the audience's attention by doing something that would make them irritated or disinterested, like telling a bad joke or alienating an audience member. You definitely do not want to offend anyone in the audience. Introducing your subject is pretty straightforward. You want to briefly let the audience know what you will be speaking about. In the beginning of your speech, your audience should know exactly what your speech is about. You should not wait until you have started an in-depth explanation of the topic and say, "By the way, we are talking about the financial effects of the oil spill." Make your speech worthy of your audience's time by relating your speech to the audience. If you are speaking in front of a group of vegetarians, you would not want to describe how to marinate a steak. This step requires some research so that you will be aware of the background of the audience members. Also, you want to establish credibility as a speaker in your introduction. You should appear confident and knowledgeable of the subject matter. Perhaps you can mention some personal experiences that you had with your topic, and also mention your credentials. However, I will not get too lengthy because you do not want to bore your audience. Finally, the introduction should preview your main topics. This is a vital part which functions to lay out the blueprint of your speech. You will want to give a numerical list of the topics in the order that they will be mentioned in your speech. Remember, this should be brief because the in-depth explanations will soon come. To sum it up, the introduction is a significant yet brief part of your speech. This is where you grab your audience's attention, introduce your subject, establish your credibility, and describe the topics of your speech. The introduction is where you will gain your audience's favor and convince them that they should listen to your speech. That's all, and thanks for listening.